Are you looking for urban, creative, intellectual, and socially forward LGBTQ media? The new National Youth Pride Services Network provides more than 1,000 live and on-demand hours of programming from and around the world on several platforms simultaneously, including YouTube, Periscope, radio, Apple TV, and Chromecast. With original programs from NYPS, the fastest-growing Black LGBTQ movement in the U.S., as well as from other amazing producers, you are sure to find something you like each and every day. For your free subscription, visit www.nypsnetwork.com today.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Staxx, and I'm here because I was asked to do an interview. And this type of interview is not me talking one-on-one with somebody else. I have a list of questions that have been emailed, and I'm going to read off the questions, and I'm just going to answer the questions as I go by. I actually like it because, I ain't got to get all dressed up and go meet somebody. You can actually see me, in the comfort of my own home, the real deal me. So, all right, let's get to these questions. All right, question number 1. What are your stats? Age, birthplace, current city, height, weight. All right, well, as far as my birthplace, I was born in Salinas, California. I'm 24 years old. My birthday is September 20th. I'm about 6'6", weigh about 200 pounds. That's about it as far as that question. Next question is, when did you start playing sports? I've been playing sports my entire life. Honestly, since I can remember, I've played all sports. My mom, when I first was old enough to play sports, she got me into soccer, baseball, football, track, basketball, everything. So I've done sports my whole life. It was never anything new to me. Question 3. When did you realize you were actually good in basketball? Honestly, I didn't realize I was good in basketball not until high school, because my whole life, pretty much all the way up until high school, I hated basketball. Basketball was the worst sport I ever played. Out of all the sports that I played, I was good in all of them, but basketball was just that one sport that I couldn't just seem to get down. And what ended up making me like basketball was one summer my dad bought a basketball goal, and outside in the front of the house, that's what the goal was. All my friends and my family, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, all of them would go outside and play basketball. And I would watch pretty much because none of them wanted to pick me on their team because I sucked. And I didn't mind because I'm like, hey, I knew what it was. So I really didn't care. And one summer, my dad comes out and he's like, son, why are you just sitting down here? Why aren't you playing with everybody else? I told him, well, Dad, they don't want me on their team because I'm not good, so I just rather watch. And my dad's like, all right, come on, son, you on my team. So me and my dad, we go out there and we start playing and we win. And not only did we win, though, he made it so I was the one that won for us because they wasn't worried about me because I sucked. So my dad told me just stand under the goal and just when he passed me the ball, catch it and lay it up. And that's what I did. I ended up getting pretty much all the points. And ever since then, I love the game. Like, I dedicated my life to trying to get better at it, mainly as a way to try to connect with my dad more at first. But after a while, his love for the game became my love for the game. And so basically the rest is history. Next question. When did you realize that you were gay or bi? Well, for one, I am bisexual. I prefer men to women, but I am still attracted to women. I still would have sex with a woman. But I realized I was gay when when I got out of high school. Prior to high school, when I was in high school, I never looked at guys. I was always curious, but I never attempted because you have that thing with black men, how we're raised that it's wrong to be gay. So I grew up in that kind of environment. So I actually just kind of ignored the fact that I had these somewhat feelings. Like I would watch gay porn all throughout high school, but I never actually did anything with a guy. I would just look at gay porn and then go date a girl. And then one day, when I was in college, my girlfriend at the time, she told me how her brother was gay. And at this point, it shocked me, it shocked the hell out of me, honestly, because up to this point, and I believe that stereotype that if you're gay, you're feminine. And so when I found that her brother was gay, I was like, nah, he can't be gay because he acts straight. So it shocked the hell out of me. So I went and talked to him and it was like, hey, you know, this is what I've been going through. I've been watching gay porn, just explain to him how things was. And he was like, well, you might not actually be gay. You might just be one of them weird straight guys that like gay porn. So only way I'm gonna know is if you go ahead and experiment. So I did, and I enjoyed it. So I kept doing it, and soon after, I had came clean with my girlfriend and let her know, and she was okay with it for a while, and so we continued to date. But I seen how it was affecting her, and so it got to the point where I had to just choose one, either stay with her or stay fooling around with guys. And honestly, I chose guys because they're not as emotional as girls. But me and her are still very good friends to this day. All right, let's see. Next question. How did your sexual orientation affect your engagement in sports? Well, like I said, I didn't actually start talking to guys until I was in college. And so up to that point, it didn't affect it at all. I liked basketball. I got there and I played. But when I did get in college, my basketball team, they found out about me and found that I was gay. And it really did affect it negatively. For at first, when they found out, they all had a question. They was asking like, "Oh, do you look at us in the locker room, and are you attracted to any of us, and things like that?" And I'm like, "No, I don't look at any of you like that. Y'all are all teammates. That's all y'all ever gonna be." Personally, I thought majority of them was ugly anyway, but it is what it is. But so as the year goes by, I'm steady hearing rumors about them talking about me behind my back because I was gay. And then afterward, like after they found out I was gay, when we would go on tournaments, nobody wanted to be my roommate anymore. I had to roommate with the coach because the coach was the only one that didn't mind me being gay. And honestly, he did some stuff that I feel like he was just trying to turn me straight. Because I remember we was in a hotel room one time, and he brings a girl up in the room and starts having sex with her right in front of me. And so, yeah, it affected me that way. But I adjusted, didn't really pay no mind. And after that year, I left the team and just started working. And from then on, like whenever I play basketball, predominantly, mostly people don't really know who I am unless they gay themselves. So it really doesn't affect me at all, not anymore at least. All right, next question says, "How did you come out to your friends?" That one's actually funny because, as some of you may know, I am a former porn star, and that's pretty much how I came out to not just my friends but my family as well. Because people don't know how to mind their own damn business, and social media snitches on everybody. So this girl from my old high school, girl I didn't even know actually, she was actually 3 years younger than me. When I was a senior, she was a freshman, so I don't even know why she thought it was her business to do this, but she went on Facebook and tagged me in and said, "Oh, hey y'all, guess who's doing gay porn?" And sure enough, it gets around to my friends first. That's actually how my basketball team found out in college. And then once it got around to my friends, all they said was, "Dude, why didn't you tell us?" They're like, "Man, we still love you the same, no matter if you was gay or straight. You are homeboy, so you could have been told us this." And I'm still friends with them to this day. All right, so let's see. Next question: where did you play college ball? I played college ball at Fisk University. If anybody out there watching this is considering going there, don't. Next question: Did you come? Did you come out to them? If so, how? Well, I already answered that question. Pretty much, it was one of the other ones. But anyway, all right. Next question: Did you feel supported by specific coaches and teammates? I felt supported by one of my coaches and two of my teammates because during the whole ordeal, when everybody first found out about me, two of my teammates I actually played high school ball with, and so they knew me pretty well. They was pretty much like my other friends. They were just mad that I didn't tell them, but they still treated me the same. And then even after I left the college, I still played basketball with them. So to them, I mean, for those two, I felt like they supported me. And then as far as the coach, he threatened to kick anybody off the team that tried to gay bash me or anything like that. So yeah, I felt supported by the coach. I mean, that could be because I was one of the starters and one of the better players on the team, but either way, I still felt some kind of support from that. Let's see, do you feel it is easier now to be gay on a college sports team? As time goes by, I actually do feel like it's somewhat easier because people are more accepting. But at the same time, I still feel like it's not very easy to just tell people who you are. Like to just open up to people, especially people that you play basketball with and you're gonna be in the shower with or in the locker room with changing because you don't want them to feel uncomfortable. Like even if you're comfortable with yourself, you don't want other people to feel uncomfortable when you're around them or they're around you. So it's easier because people are more accepting, but at the same time, it's still not that easy to just tell people that you like men, pretty much, because it's always that fear, like, okay, what if they start to judge me or look at me differently? And most people are afraid of that. All right, next question. Do you think there are any current gay NBA players? Why do you think there are or are not? Yeah, definitely. Definitely currently gay players. I mean, I've heard rumors about gay players, but I definitely think there are DL players because it's DL people everywhere you go. Honestly, they say 1 in every 3 men is gay. I feel like it's 2 in every 3 men is gay. Honestly, that's just how I feel. I don't care. I don't believe in you being DL, but you're straight. If you DL, you like fool around with a man, you're gay, or at least you bisexual or whatever. But you're definitely not straight. So yes, I definitely believe that there are gay men in the NBA, whether they want to come out and tell it or not. Definitely. Like I said, I'm quite sure that they have established gay men in the NBA. I just can't remember the player's name right now, so I'm not even going to speculate on that anymore. But I do believe that. Let's see. Next question says the NBA says it is ready for an openly gay player. Do you think fans are? Hmm. I think the fans would be okay with it. 'Cause like I said, the world is being very open now, very much more accepting than it used to be. So I feel like the fans can handle a gay NBA player. I don't feel like a fan can handle like a gay lifestyle NBA player, someone who's extra fabulous, if that's what you want to call it. But I do believe that they're ready to handle an NBA player who openly admits that he's attracted to men. All right, let's see. Next question. Do you think you are a less? I mean, hold on. Do you think people think you are less skilled in basketball because you are gay? No, I don't think that because, in fact, most people, like I say, I play basketball with, don't even know that I'm gay. And the ones that do know that I'm gay, they definitely know I'm not less skilled. They didn't got beat by me so many times, they wouldn't even dare think that. All right, let's see. Next question. What would you say to gay teens who want to play college or pro ball when they get older, but are afraid they won't be taken seriously if people know they are gay? Honestly, what I say is forget them. Be yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. If you feel like they're gonna judge you because you're gay, I mean, like, ain't nothing wrong with like I said keeping it to yourself because it ain't nobody's business what you like. But at the same time, if they approach you on it and everything, and they say, "Hey, I heard you like men," I mean, hey, don't deny who you are. Tell them straight up, like, "Yeah, I like men. You got a problem with it?" I mean, that don't change how I play on the court. Yeah, I go to bed with men at night. You go to bed with women at night. But guess what? When we get on the court, we both still men. You gonna do you, I'm gonna do me. Who I sleep with, that doesn't affect my game. So that's what I would say to you if you're a teen and you trying to if you're gay and you're trying to go play college ball or even pro ball one day, Just be yourself and don't let nobody intimidate you just for the fact that you are gay. All right. Next question. What do you do for fun? Fun. I mean, basketball is fun. I do that anytime I can. But other than basketball, I like playing video games and I like going to the gun range. That's a hobby of mine. I like to collect guns and go to the gun range and see how different guns shoot. That's just me. Let's see. What do I have planned for Christmas? Well, right now it's Christmas Eve, and I'm going to stay up pretty much all night. And once everybody's go to sleep, because they don't need to hear me, but when everybody goes to sleep, I'm going to set up a little surprise for them. So when they wake up, they'll see what they got from Santa. That's my plans for Christmas. But all right, next question. How do you incorporate basketball into other things you do? Well, basketball is all about teamwork. So when I go to work, I incorporate basketball with my coworkers because I'm a corrections officer, and so we need to work with each other well, so we don't end up getting hurt by the inmates that we're protecting and keeping locked up. So I incorporate teamwork and team building skills with us to make sure that we all come in healthy, and then we all go back out healthy at the end of the day. So that's how I incorporate basketball with other things outside of basketball. All right, we got two more questions. If there was no basketball, what else do you think you would be passionate about? If there wasn't any basketball, I'll be passionate about riding guns, like I said earlier, because I love guns. Um, and I probably I would have focused more on school, honestly, but probably became a video game programmer because, like I said, outside of basketball, I love video games and I love guns. And I also like writing. Eventually, I'm going to start up a blog. Not sure when I'm going to have the time to do it between schooling and work, but eventually I will be doing that. So look forward to that. And finally, the last question. What are three things people don't know about you? Three things people don't know about me is going to stay unknown because everything I want people to know about me, they already know. So those three things you will never know. And that's all there is for now. I might have another interview and might give y'all some more info another time. But until that time comes, y'all have a happy New Year's, have happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that good stuff. And I'm out. See you.